Really, the goal of Children's Services is to preserve and strengthen families, whether they're experiencing trauma or removal or a natural disaster. We are really there to help them during those times.
We're the Cub family, and we live in Hooper, Nebraska.
The Cubs are a great example of what a true parent advocate is. They not only care for children as foster parents, but they love these children. These children become a part of their family. They had adopted children that have been through incredible traumas and unfortunate events, and they want to be those strong, supportive, loving adults for them to really show these children that that's not the way that life is supposed to be, that true family and true love is what we can provide you, and that's what they've done.
A good support system is huge, and Lutheran Family Services is that support system for us.
Licensed mental health therapist that's embedded actually in the police department. I have a police radio, so when I hear calls come in that have a mental health component, I'll actually self-dispatch and meet officers right there and co-respond with them to the call. I'll help assess that individual, see if they need to go to the hospital or if they can be linked to some outpatient resources.
We actually come from that place of walking in the shoes of the individuals that are struggling currently with substance abuse or mental illness. They will open up if you just make them feel comfortable, know that you're not judging, that you're really coming from that right place, and you want for them to have that opportunity, if they would like, to utilize some of the services if they're ready.
To me, the police are more than a police officer. They're an extension of Lutheran Family Services, and it's for all counties that we work with. I don't want any police officer to be a stranger, and I will work very hard to make sure that doesn't happen.
The program's saving lives. I mean, we have therapists on scene who are trained to ask the right questions. We have people, our peer support, who's following up with people, asking them how they're doing on a regular basis. And then we have our post-crisis therapists who are getting them to a place of stability so that, in the future, if they do have suicidal thoughts or, any kind of threat, that they're better able to handle it and they're better equipped.
My name is Shafiq Jahesh. I am originally from Afghanistan. I worked as an interpreter for 8 years for U.S. military. So I joined them to support the U.S. mission in Afghanistan to fight terrorism.
Shafiq stood next to our troops and was their eyes and ears. As we drew out of that conflict, his life was really in danger for his service. He became one of the number one target then of the terrorists.
So after living there for 2 or 3 more years, it was like early 2010 that I received a phone call, and they said that you have one more chance, either to quit your job or you will see the consequences.
So when refugees arrive to the United States, they face a lot of barriers. So they come to us needing health care and housing, interpretation, language access, case management, a whole array of services. And Lutheran Family Services is here to help provide those.
The first day I came here and they took me to my apartment, that was probably the first time that I felt free and safe, because back home, since the day I remember, there was war and killing. I will be graduating from university, getting my bachelor degree after 3 associate degrees. It means a lot to be the citizen of a great country on earth, who is a role model for all other countries in the world. So it's a huge thing for me and for my family.